This whole industry is like so special to me. This world has always come first, and I've made a lot of sacrifices and put myself in positions where I felt uncomfortable or anything, because my attitude is always just do it. Just as long as you are doing this, everything will be okay. My name's Sean, I'm an actor. I first started doing this when I was 7, I think. I did an ad. I was teased about it. That's what I remember from it most. It was for Bulla ice cream. I climbed up a fence and I had a plate of ice cream and I leant over to my neighbour, who was like the girl I had a crush on. And I said, "Oh, Katie, would you like some ice cream?" And that sentence has haunted me. So that was how I first started. And then after that, I did a film called Jindabyne in Sydney. And I'm from Melbourne, so I flew up to Sydney and I did that. For me, it's about telling stories of people who don't have the faculties to tell those stories themselves. Well, my name's not Sean. I like the way he's got a really bad underbite, though. You know, to this day, one thing that I get from almost all directors is you're intellectualizing too much. Just stop thinking and just do it. I've found that by just completely letting go and releasing control, the best work comes. All my biggest growing has come from film sets. I couldn't always tell what was real and what wasn't, because the language that a director uses with a child, it's not that, you're not going to get on a child's level by being really heady. You use feeling. So directors would say things to me like, "Okay, so in this scene, your dad is going to be punched in the face by him. And that makes you really angry. And that makes you really afraid for your dad." Now, that is a really valid way to get a child to do that. It's a great way to direct a child. As a result, as a child, I internalized that in such a way that when that scene happened, I wasn't acting. I was just being a child watching his dad get punched in the face. This is not to say that these experiences have had a negative impact on me. I just think that there is an impact, and it's worth acknowledging that. For me, for my internal stuff, to be a healthy, functioning member of society, I like to have that in my sightlines. I hope I'm not too cynical. Like we can tell stories about the disenfranchised or the underprivileged, but if they feel alienated from that discourse from the beginning, then it just becomes an exercise in self-congratulation. I mean, I think that is the first reason why the demystification of these things is so important. I think first and foremost, we work best when we are supporting one another. That's why filming is important, because it creates an opportunity for that, support between